Hello YouTube. I'm in Berlin at the minute, and I'm in my second week here now, and I'm having a really fantastic time. Met some new people, had some new experiences, and I'm going to the zoo today. I didn't sleep very well last night. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning here, and I really didn't sleep very well last night, and I've been thinking quite a bit about surgery since I've been here, and because I haven't been binding, it's been too hot, so I've been wearing a sports bra instead, which has felt okay, and it's felt really even natural to just do that and not bind. I started, I mean, it comes up quite often where I sit there and I think, God, is surgery the right option for me? Is it really what I want? And I think that it's a good thing that I think about that stuff, because if I didn't think about that stuff, then I might think that I was taking a decision to get surgery lightly or something, I don't know. But I like that I think about that stuff, and I like that I need to have conversations about why I want to get surgery, because social pressures and social dysphoria can get very confused in my own head. So I try to separate the two out as often as I can, and kind of really look at what I'm feeling at any given time. So I've been thinking a lot about that during my time here, and sort of wandering around not binding, and finding that even if I don't bind, I'm passing. And so I started, in my narcissistic way, I started, just looking at myself, and as well, sort of when I've been webcamming, I've been, looking at myself a lot in different ways, in different gendered presentations, and thinking, okay, do I like this picture? And if I do like this picture, then why? And I think one of the reasons why I've thought at times that I liked this picture perfectly is because it's made me money. It's been my livelihood at times, And for me, I need to be able to separate that from how I actually feel at its core about my body. Because yes, I love my body, I think I'm beautiful just the way I am, and I think that everyone is, but I don't know if I could have this body, I don't think I can have this body for the rest of my life. I do think that I would feel a lot more comfortable in myself having had surgery, and I just like to question that from time to time and remind myself. And it also makes me think about, but what do I want that to look like? Some people, they're just like, get them off. I don't want these tits. Take them away. I don't care what it looks like afterwards. I just want it to be flat and not be female. And that's fine for them. Whereas for me, I don't know, I'm a lot more picky than that. I'm like, okay, and I know that I've said this before in videos, but it's a process, and I'm processing for the public, I guess. So I think I want to try and retain as much sensation on the skin on my chest as well as my nipples. I don't want my nipples to be taken off and then put back on, because then they're not my nipples, they're a graft. I want neat scarring that feels natural, not necessarily minimal scarring, but neat scarring that feels natural, and that can achieve the previous two results, and sort of contour as well, like a good looking and feeling contour that would suit me. And those are the things that I want, and I've been thinking, gosh, well, what techniques could allow me that? What do I like? And the two that keep coming up time and time again are the two slightly childlike sketches that I have here. The first one is something that comes up a lot, and I know that Catherine Milroy does stuff like this, so I'm just going to take you through it very briefly. So I should have done the scarring in different colours, but I didn't. So this is me. It's a slightly anatomically not quite correct, but okay thing. So basically, this line here in part is kind of the pictorial contour, the bit that kind of goes there. So how I would imagined it would be scarring around the nipples where it's been like opened out so that skin can be removed, a scar going along here in a line, and then that makes no difference, and then this bit here to also be some scarring on both sides. So kind of like an inverted T anchor technique, but going off to the side so it's less underneath and quite possibly more discreet. And then there's this one, which is basically exactly the same thing, but underneath. Now, I really like how both of these techniques look on people, and I think that they could both suit me, but I don't know what's best for me. So obviously, I think what I'm just going to do is flash this postcard at Catherine Milroy when I see her and go, hey, can you make something like one of these or anything in between happen, please? Because I like the way it looks. Betty. So yeah, that's where I'm at with chest surgery. It's a case of I do want it, but I'm bloody terrified. I've never had surgery where I've been put under in my life, and that's quite a scary concept. So we'll have to see what happens, but I feel as though the extra time that I've been given through this fuckabout with the GIC is giving me the opportunity to really look at what I want and come up with solid options that are doable, that I can more than live with, I think. So, we'll see. But that's my musing for today. I think I'm going to go and crawl back into bed for a little bit, attempt to sleep for an hour, and then probably get ready to go to the zoo, which, by the way, I have huge political disagreements with, but I'm on holiday and I'm in Berlin, and it's not so much a zoo, it's more of a nature park, apparently. I don't know what it's like, I haven't seen it, but I like animals and I want to see them, and if they're in a nice environment, then I can live with myself for a day for doing that. So anyway, I love you all. Bye.